Welcome back, Like School students. Today we're going to continue covering questions from Like iBT TOEFL 160 Independent Speaking. So let's move on to question number 14. Question number 14. Do you think spending a lot of time on cell phones is a good idea? Please include specific details in your explanation. So, from this question, you're going to either agree that yes, being on your phone is a good idea, or that no, it is a bad idea. Now, based on what you're going to choose, you still need to include specific details so that way everybody understands why. So let's move on. So if you agree with yes, then we're going to explain why. So, if you're on your cell phone all the time, then you're going to be connected with people at all times. What I mean by this is that if you're on your phone, then you have the opportunity to use Kakao Talk if you need to get a hold of a friend or family member, and you can either text or call them. Also, you have the use of apps like Facebook, where you're able to visually see what is going on around you with your friends, see updates, update everybody else what you're doing. This calls for easier sharing of information. Another example would be, in case there is an emergency, you can get help. So by this is, now let's say one of your friends is hit by a motorcycle while you're walking on the sidewalk. Well, let's say he also got hurt. Well, you can use your cell phone to call for an emergency, like an ambulance or a police officer, to come help you. And if you didn't have your cell phone, you're not on it all the time, well, then you would not be able to do this immediately, and you would have to wait. So that would be a bad idea. So let's say that you do not agree that you should be on your cell phone all the time. Well, let's support this with different ideas. Some idea would be that if you're on your phone all the time, then you will not be paying attention to the road while you're driving. This could cause a crash. So right here, we have a crash, and as you can see, the person was not paying attention and hit another car. All right? Another thing is you could run into somebody else. If you are looking at your phone and you're not paying attention when you're walking, you could run into somebody else, and that would be very rude. Another example would be you could be in a movie theater and you could be talking on your phone. Well, this could be very annoying for others nearby. So if somebody's trying to watch a phone and you decide to answer your phone and talk in the middle of the theater, then nobody else is going to hear what is going on, and they will not like that. Actually, I'm getting a phone call right now. Oh, hi, how are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. That is inappropriate according to this, if you agree with no. So, I notice that many of you are always on your cell phones before class, while you're on your subway, or in between things, you're always on your cell phones. So if you agreed with this, this would be a very bad idea, as it could be annoying to others. All right, let's move on with a little practice so we can see how we can apply this to other situations. So, with our situation, we are talking about cell phones. So, you would state, I believe being very important because you're stating what you believe, that being on your, for our instance, cell phone a lot of the time is a, and I'm going to say bad idea because I think it is a bad idea. Bad idea. Now, we do not only have to use this to talk about cell phones. However, since we are using cell phones as a bad idea, we still want you to add additional information supporting your idea. But let's tie in a different idea. Let's say you're on not your cell phone, but your computer instead, or another electronic, such as the TV, or you're using your camera all the time to take pictures of somebody. Well, in this case, we could say, we believe that being on your For example, computer. A lot of the time is a, and let's change our opinion. Maybe this is a good idea. So we're going to take out bad and replace it with good. Now, again, you're going to have to support why you think this is a good idea. All right, so what we'd like you to do now is to record a response to this question, send it to a teacher to be evaluated, and when we send it back, please try again to improve on what we commented on. All right, let's move on to the next question.